Hello everybody, this is Boba here, and welcome back to Trainz Simulator 3, where today we're going to be doing another, well, not really another actually, this is kind of a new thing we're doing. We're doing a missions pack review, yes. So we're kind of doing what's basically a hybrid of a train review, but of course it's a pack, because we're not reviewing a single train. In this pack, we are reviewing multiple trains. Yeah, so this pack that we're looking at today is the Westbound Intermodel Missions pack. Yeah, I've gotten a few requests to review this add-on, actually, so I figured, well, why not do it now? So here we are then, taking a look at the Westbound Intermodal Missions pack, and we'll be looking at all of the content they get in this pack, and then, of course, driving some trains. So then, let's take a look at all the trains and everything and stuff they get here in the Westbound Intermodal Missions pack here in Trainz Simulator 3. But before we do that, be sure to check out my Fiverr gig. Link is in the description. Alright, so the first train that we'll be looking at is this, the BNSF SD4-2 in, I guess, the BNSF H3 livery. Yeah, so this is the main locomotive in this pack. This is one that we'll be driving. Yeah, SD40-2. I think we got multiple. I think we got multiple SD40-2s at this point here in Trainz 3. But here it is in the BNSF H3 livery. This is actually pretty well detailed, I gotta say. Nice detailing on this one. Let's take a look at the interior cab, which also looks like it dates back to the mid-Trainz age, kinda, as I gotta scratch my ear. Yeah, decent looking cab. Anyway, it's got BNSFisms on there, that's nice. Yeah, decently detailed. Horn. There you go. So yeah, one more time, the BNSF SD4-2 here in Trainz Simulator 3. And of course behind it is the wagon that we'll be pulling. This is the TTX Husky Stack number 53. So right now it's empty, but you can put a load in here. Well, I say you can. You could if we had properties or a proper scenario here in this game, but unfortunately we still haven't got that yet. So right now, I guess if you want to pull this thing, it has to be empty. But yeah, the Husky Stack TTX freight car. Up next, I guess we have some trains that will use as AI. First up, we have the Kansas City Southern ES44AC in the Bell scheme. Yeah. Now, I actually don't know that much about the Kansas City Southern, so I might need you guys to sort of tell me what this thing is about. But pretty cool paint scheme, though, I gotta say. Pretty cool paint scheme indeed. Yeah. Let's take a look at the cab. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's an old-fashioned cab. Ooh, ugly. Yeah, I've seen this cab before, I think. It's kind of rubbish. Well, let's look at the horn and bell. Huh, horn and bell is nice. It also got an E-bell, which is a bit rare for this game. And next we have another Kansas City Southern locomotive. It's this thing, the Kansas City Southern SD60. Yeah. This one doesn't have as cool of a livery, but the gray paint scheme does look pretty cool, so yeah. So the Kansas City Southern SD60 here in Trainz 3. Interior cab. There we go. And cab is, I think, is same as. I think this cab is different from the SD4-2, but it's definitely. Yeah, it's not the most updated cab in the world, but oh well, looks nice, nonetheless. Yeah. So horn and bell. And horn and bell on this one. All right. So yeah, a couple of Kansas City Southern locomotives in this add-on. So I guess if you're a fan of Kansas City Southern, then this is a pretty good add-on to get. And finally, you may have noticed we also have this thing, the Dalek. Yeah. So I actually took a look at this one already in the test track review video, but I'll take a look at it again for those of you who haven't seen that video. But yeah, this is the Dalek, and as corrected by some viewers, this is from Doctor Who. Yeah, I thought this was Star Wars or Star Trek, but no, this is a Doctor Who thingamajig. So, yeah, for any Doctor Who fans out there, and you want a Dalek in Trainz, well, it's also included in this add-on, which was actually mentioned by another viewer. But yeah, Dalek is here, and the Westbound Intermodel Missions back. No cab view for this thing, I guess, and it does have a horn and bell. Oh, hang on. There you go, that's the horn of the Dalek and the bell. Yep, there you go. That's a siren outside, because of course there is. So there is the Dalek then. And that is everything. That is everything you get here in the Westbound Intermodel Missions pack. So now let's take a look at the scenarios you get in this pack. Because, yeah, you do get scenarios in this one. Okay, so to actually find the scenarios in this pack, you need to go into the Rocky Mountains route, which is a default route included here in Trainz Simulator 3. Click on View Sessions, and there you go. So you have the Westbound Intermodal Missions. So it's basically a 4-part scenario. So it's Westbound Intermodal Part 1, 2, 3, and 4. And of course, all the other scenarios here, those are default included in this game. So yeah, so this is basically an add-on pack for a pre-existing route here in Trainz Simulator 3. For today, though, we're going to be doing part 1 of this thing, although maybe we'll do part 2 if this first one is really short. But we'll see. But we will just doing Westbound Intermodal Part 1 today, so yeah. Alright, well, that's pretty much everything covered for this pack, so let's drive the train. Oh, that's interesting. This session is really easy with no interaction with the junctions. You're responding before operating the train. Oh, so it takes... Okay. Stuff. Alright. Cool. Alright, here we are then. Okay, so 30-minute scenario. So actually started with they're telling us the duration. So yeah, this will actually be the only scenario that we're going to be doing for today. Alright, here we are then. Hello, welcome to East Glacier. You've been taking the train over an area for a while, and are now deciding East Glacier waiting for an oncoming train to pass. You just reached Columbia Falls where the crew change take place. While you're a priority train, meaning everything else going to the siding. Yes. There will be times where you have to take the siding for an oncoming train, the single track section of the route. Okay. Alright, so this is part 1 though, right? East Glacier. Oh yeah, this is the... I don't know. Hang on, they said you've been driving for quite a while. I thought this was part 1. I did select the correct scenario, didn't I? Oh. Now the game doesn't want to tell me. Alright, well, whatever. I guess this is part 1. Alright, in case you're wondering, yeah, we're on the Rocky Mountains route. Yeah, it's been quite a while since I've driven this route, actually. Yeah, this route has just been kind of neglected by me because, well, there hasn't been much reason to try this route again. But yeah. And in case you're wondering, I have actually done a video on this route. I did it way back early last year. Was the second ever video I did on this game. Yeah, that was back when Trainz 3 was like a new thing here on the channel. And there's another train there. Oh yeah, here's our own train then. Yeah, you can see the load here in the Husky thing now. So there you go. This right here though was pulling a line of boxcars. A long line of boxcars too. He had an enormous line of 20 trucks. Actually, that's way more than 20. That's like 40 or something. Long train. Ah, we gotta wait though. Yeah, I mean, they said I've been driving for a while, but like... I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, there's an engine in the middle of the contest. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's a really long train, actually. Oh, so if you hear any background noise. Yeah. Kind of a busy day in the house. There you go, your objective will proceed. Alright, let's go. Oops. Yeah. I've actually been getting used to making these videos though when there's some background noise, because it turns out that the game actually does a pretty good job of covering up background noise. Why is it gone so quiet all of a sudden? What the heck? Huh. I actually like the noise. You know, let's turn the game volume up a little bit, actually. There we go. That will do. That was a glitch. Here we go then, the Westbound Intermodel Missions pack. Like I said, a rather highly requested one. Yeah, it's got a lot of. I say a lot. There was one viewer in particular actually saying, "Oh, hey, you should review the Westbound Intermodel Missions thing, my Jake." Well, here we are. Then the time has finally come. But yeah, also a bit of a return to the Rocky Mountains route, which, like I said before, is a route I haven't really driven all that much. I do want to do more videos on this route though, but you know, one of the difficulties of this game though is that there's no surveyor, so you can't make your own scenarios. I'd like to take some of the rolling stock in this game and, you know, make like custom scenarios, but can't do that. Best we have is the free drive thing, which I don't really care for. Oh, so it is now September 2023, and there still seems to be no sign of the editor or the surveyor coming to Trainz Simulator 3. And like I mentioned before, N3B Games did say in the past that there will be a surveyor here in Trainz Simulator 3. But as for when it's going to be here in Trainz Simulator 3, we still have no idea. That was a heavy train, by the way. Wow. Yeah, so, okay, but there is something I gotta mention, though. Yeah, finally getting around to mentioning this, actually. I actually discovered this a little while back. I do have a little bit of news, though, for the Trainz PC version. Just released a little while back. I say a little while back. I think last month, I think it was. And for the second video in a row, I get interrupted and have to do a jump cut. I just mentioned it earlier too, and for some reason the game volume's gone up. What the heck? Come on, game. Yeah, and all of a sudden the game volume's gone up again. That's weird. Man, this game is being strange today, isn't it? But as I was saying before, I got rudely interrupted. Train Simulator 2022 on the PC version, yes. So, just released last month was the Trainz Railroad Simulator 2022 Platinum Edition. Yeah. And I'm actually using this version because, the all-new Survey 2.0 feature, although I say all-new, it's not really new anymore, it came out a couple years back, but the recently added Survey 2.0 feature, that is now included in a version of Trainz that you can actually keep forever. Yeah, I absolutely hate this new stupid subscription thing that they're doing, you know, with Trainz now, you know, with Trainz Plus. Like, really, N3B, are you really getting that greedy? Like, come on. But yeah, I don't like the Trainz Plus thing. But thankfully, now they're adding certain, well, no, the problem was, though, is that the Survey 2.0 feature was only available in the subscriptionware version of Trainz Plus. That was the only way you could get the Survey 2.0 feature. But now, though, here in the Trainz 2022 Platinum Edition, you only pay for that one once, and that one will also give you the Survey 2.0. So yeah, if you really want Survey 2.0, there is now a version of Trainz that you can keep forever. Yeah, you just buy it once, and then there you go. Like how it should be, by the way. The only thing that seems to be locked by the subscription thing now is the HD terrain tool, which I'm not really a terrain guy, so I'm not really too bothered about that. But yeah, also, wow, that train is going around some steep corners. Wow, look at that. Well, look at that freight train. Yeah, look at that. Why is that corner so sharp? That's not realistic at all. Come on. I ran a bit of a race with another train. Yeah. CSX train, which, by the way, that's included the default game. Yeah, but here we're having BNSF train, which is a DLC train. Yeah, because I like buying things. Not really. Alrighty. But yeah, Trainz 2022, the Platinum Edition, came out recently. So that was actually interesting. So finally, some Trainz thing came out. And I've actually been avoiding Train Simulator 2022 for a little while now because I'm just not very impressed by it, to be honest. I did play the Trainz Plus version. I spent like $8 for that back in like late 2022, actually around this time last year. I did get Trainz Plus, the 1 month subscription version, and I was unimpressed. I never actually got into the survey mode of that game, but that was more because I was just trying to play the game. But I wasn't very impressed with it, for one, because the frame rate is somehow worse. Like, I don't know how that happened. I played Trainz: A New Era. The frame rate's very nice in that one, but then I go to Trainz 2022, and it doesn't run that good. It's like, I think it's like 30 frames per second or something, which is unacceptable for a game released in recently. I mean, come on. We have a 30 FPS game released in an era where at this point 60 FPS is just the standard. You know what I mean? And you might say, "Oh, well, 30 FPS doesn't sound so bad," but it is. It's like, and you know what? Fine, I can deal with a 30 FPS game if it came out like years ago or whatever. But keep in mind, this is Trainz 2000. It literally has the year, the letter. Oh my goodness, my brain. The number 2022 in the name, which signifies this is a 2022 game, which means it should have 2022 thingamajigs. And you hear it runs at 30 FPS, which was the norm like back in like, I don't know, the 2000s or something. Yeah, what makes it even worse is that Trainz: A New Era ran better than this, so it's just unacceptable. And the game itself, I just wasn't impressed. Now, this was last year, so there is a chance that they may have smoothed out the frame rate since then. I haven't played the game since September 2022, so I don't know if they may have fixed the frame rate or whatever. I'm not too sure. Now, I guess I should get on to the other thing I was about to mention. I do have plans to get the Trainz 2022 Platinum Edition because I have gotten a couple requests saying, hey, you should take a look at some Trainz 2022 routes, which is something I will probably do at some point. So, as for when that will happen, I'm not too sure yet. I might get it this Christmas, though, like in the winter Steam sale. I might get it then if it goes for a good enough discount. Otherwise, I'll probably wait until next summer. We'll see, though. For now, I've got Train Simulator 3 to hold me over until then. So I guess getting back to Train Simulator 3, as I haven't really got a good view of the external train yet. So, I guess getting back to the mobile version of Trainz. So now that the Surveyor 2.0 is in the Trainz Platinum version, which is like a version that came forever, I mean, I suspect, or at least I hope, that maybe the Surveyor 2.0 will come soon. I don't know. Although, you know what? At this point, I would take the Surveyor 1.0. Yeah, it's right there. Oh, the upper car in front. Yeah. I've actually seen that over in other train simulators. Why do they put the hopper car in front, by the way, of freight trains? And this may actually sound weird coming from an American man. I actually live in a part of the United States, by the way, where freight trains aren't really a thing. Specifically, I live in the Northeast, around close by the Northeast Corridor. And up here, in this particular part of the Northeast, these big long freight trains aren't really a thing. Like if I want to see a freight train, I have to travel, either pretty far north or pretty far south. Is that a red light? No, it's green. Yeah. Well, it's considered though I'm not really that big on American freight trains. Also, we're at 4 stars already. I thought the scenario was like half an hour or something. Maybe we'll do part 2 today. I don't know. But yeah, so maybe the Survey 2.0 will come soon here to Trainz 2 or Trainz 3. I don't know. This is a cool bridge, by the way. But yeah, there it is, Trainz 2022. Planet Edition is now a thing. Also, here's a funny thing. I actually first found out about it through Train Simulator 2. Before I was going to review the Springfield Industrial Route. And I was actually going to talk about the Trainz 2022 Platinum Edition in the Springfield Industrial video, but that video was so short that I just didn't have much of a chance. And then same thing for the test track videos, I just didn't really have an opportunity, but thankfully now I'm doing a Trainz video where I'm just driving a train just casually without having to stop a bunch of times. I have a nice longer journey so I can actually talk about these things. But yeah, Trainz 2022 Platinum Edition now a thing, and there's now a PC version of Trainz with the Surveyor 2.0 that can keep it forever as the track is floating there. Yeah. So then, when will we get the Surveyor here in the mobile version of Trainz? Still don't know. Could be soon, but I say could be soon. Could be another 6 months to a year, maybe more. I don't know. I got no idea. But don't worry, I'll be here for whenever that happens. Yeah, don't worry. Train Simulator 2020 or Train Simulator 3 isn't going anywhere from this channel. Yeah, at this point, yeah, I mean, if we come to a point now where at this point Train Simulator 3 is just a staple of the Friday the 13th channel. We're always gonna be doing videos on this game for, well, for forever maybe. At least until Train Simulator 4 releases or something. I don't know. So that's just a tiny bit. So let's get a bop for speeding. But yeah, I like Train Simulator 3 though. I just wish we had more things to do. Like all I can really do in this game right now is just drive trains, and that's about it. Ah, we still got it. Nah. I thought we'd be okay there, but I guess not. Okay, don't slow us down too much. Ah, if we come to Grinding Hall, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, now completely to a halt. Good. But yeah, we're actually driving on parts of the Rocky Mountain route that I haven't actually seen before. This is actually kind of cool. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, we lost some points. Oh well. I don't really care about points, to be honest. Ooh, nice frame in the tunnel, though. Yeah, the foliage I've noticed really bogs down the frame rate of this game. If I didn't have all this foliage, the frame would actually be quite good. And that's another reason why I'm looking forward to the Surveyor, because they can make a route that doesn't have like a billion trees or whatever, and it can run good, actually. Yeah. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to whenever they add the Surveyor here in Trainz 3, but there's just been no real confirmation on when it's coming. So, I guess we'll wait and see. But, you know, them releasing the Platinum Edition, though, does give me hope that, you know, now they're getting further along with it, and, you know, the Surveyor here in Trainz isn't that far off, but like I said, we shall see. Only time will tell. Oh, hello. Dispatcher, you'll be taking the siding at Essex for an inbound train. ETA 30 minutes. Dispatcher out. Okay. Wait a minute. Are we gonna wait 30 minutes for this train? What? Yeah, how am I playing for? Oh. Okay, still kind of a long video though, so I think I'm gonna end it here at the end of this first part. Um, Now that being said, though, if you guys really want me to play parts 2, 3, and 4 of the Westbound Intermodel Missions, it could be a separate video, maybe. It'll be a pretty long video though, but hey, if you guys really want it, I can make it. Probably not anytime soon though, since I just made this video, but some point in the future. I've turned the iPad volume down to 30 decibels. Where are we in the route, by the way? We were... Yeah, it's now getting to Essex. Alright. So this is the end of the scenario, or are we going further? Yeah, and it said ETA is 30 minutes, so does that mean... What does it mean? I guess we'll find out. Oh, don't speed. Don't want to get bopped this time. Okay, so we go up to 50 actually, but stopping marker's right there, and I don't want to, you know. Yeah, I guess this is it. Okay, start slowing down. This is a big heavy train, so I don't want to go beyond the red light and then, oh no, we failed the whole scenario. Alright, here we are then. At Essex Station. Come on, go faster than this. Okay, maybe on the brakes way too soon, but it's also just that's a red light, which I guess is not for us. Pretty big yard here. It's just it stopped in that pass. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna start slowing down a bit. Yeah, I wish they didn't have these red lights like right after the stopping marker. Because you have to stop in exactly the right place. Because as we know here in Trainz, if you pass the red, it just ends the whole scenario. Here we are. And that should do it. Alright. Oh, there we go. You arrived at Essex and are currently in the signing for an inbound train. We'll be here for a while. Take a break beyond that Kit Kat bar you've been saving. Alright, your score will pay off the close of the window. Alright, well, I guess that's the end of part 1. Oh, we have a button for next. Oh, that's pretty cool. But I think we'll do that in a future video. So yeah, so there it is. That is the Westbound Intermodal Missions pack in a nutshell here in Trainz 3. Like I said, if you guys want me to play the next 3 scenarios, then, well, that might be a future video, or it probably will be a future video. Not anytime soon, though. Of course, we got some other stuff to look at. But that'll be it for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in whatever I make next.